see it how it all. Oh, you're live. Okay. Okay. All right. What they do? What's good with y'all? Come on in. Did you hear me? I said, what's good? Wealthy Risings, come on in. Gather around the table. It's okay to gather around the table. Let me see how this look over here. It looked over here, but it's right in YouTube way. What's good with y'all? How y'all feel? I said, how y'all feel this morning? Come on in and gather around. There's no reason not to. You have a safe space here. Hey, look, it was 1, 2, 3, 4 when I hit the go live button. You see that? Now, what's the likelihood of that? It was 1234. If you Google and go to the meaning of 1234, what's the spiritual significance of 1234? Let's just do that for 1 second before I go. What's the spiritual significance of 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay, check this out. Since y'all want to, send questions and things, and y'all know I like it. I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with it at all. And so here it is. Since I'm gonna read it to y'all, I might as well just read it, right? It says the number 1, 2, 3, 4, which was 1234 when I hit the go live button on TikTok and Facebook. This is what 1234. I don't know why it just hit it that way. It wasn't even intentional, but it often signifies progress, positive change, and being on the right path in one's life journey. You see that? That's what it says right here on 1234. It suggests that you are likely taking the necessary steps towards your goals and that the universe supports your efforts. This number sequence can also be interpreted as a reminder to simplify your life, embrace new beginnings, and trust in the divine timing. Ooh-wee. Hey, look, I couldn't have made that up even if I desired to. Y'all heard that? And so whatever y'all do, it says here's a more detailed breakdown. We're not gonna go that deep, but at the same time, the number 1, 2, 3, 4 can also be interpreted as a message to declutter your life, both physically and mentally, and focus on what truly matters. But I've been telling y'all that for the longest. You remember I told y'all, like, look, the creator of all things said, to deep clean and declutter. If y'all go to the 2 or 3 sessions ago, y'all will see that where the creator was telling me to tell the mind of the people to deep clean and declutter. And so we have to do that periodically. And so at the same time, let me get some music popping in right now because we need something to help us as we embark upon these new journeys, as we move according to these new powers and these new acceptance and these new acknowledgments and these new understandings and these new mindset shifts. I got to keep going. Hey, look, it's going to be a new thing that's coming through. It had already they'd already reset the world. So the world has already had its reset. Not all the way to the capacity by which we got to go, but it started with that, pandemic, but we ain't gonna go there for this morning. We just gonna keep it, surface level. How y'all doing this morning? Come on into the assignment. There's no reason not to come in and sit down and gather around the table. Did you hear me? I said there's no reason not to come in. You can sit down and gather around the table here. Yeah, you can do that. It says encourage your viewers to share your live and invite more. Hey, yeah, go ahead and share my live, please, and invite more people. You know what I'm saying? If you know individuals that have a desire to grow, that have a desire to move forward, that have a desire to be a go-getter, have a desire to be a dreamer. If you know other dreamers, if you know other winners, if you know other hustlers, individuals that doesn't mind getting at it. And I'm talking about getting at a new understanding, getting over the old vibration and coming to the new vibration, getting over the old sequence and coming to the new strategy plan. That's all that's the people who I want to talk to right now. You feel me? I want to talk to the individuals who actually understand the next level, by which we cannot no longer stand in the old level. So in order to get to the new dimension, in order to get to the new dynamic, in order to get to the new disposition, we gotta go ahead on and just move with the spirit of flow. Did you hear me? I say sometimes we might just have to move with the spirit of flow, FLOW. It's a theory. It's a theoretical framework based on a hypothesis. And so at the same time, when you move with a spirit of flow, FLOW, there's a whole nother dynamic that you tap into. You feel me? There's a whole nother sequence. There's a whole nother strategy by which we have to tap into when you're in flow, a flow state of mind. That we don't necessarily have to look at the situations and the circumstances by which we stand in, because that has the propensity to overwhelm us. Did you hear me? I say, when you look at where you are and you look at how things are going, you look at, you know what I'm saying, your paycheck, or you look at certain, you know what I'm saying, incomes that was once there, and you look at it now and you say, what happened over these last 3 years? And what shifted? What happened that caused me to be in this position? All I'm here to let you know, ma'am, queens in the earth, all I'm here to let you know is that the shift is real. And the flow state of mind must become a part of your daily routine. Just be in flow. And the flow state of mind. And so at the same time, y'all know I want to light an incense this morning. Y'all see I'm down to my last. I don't even know if I have any more. I don't think I do. See, I did it all. Yep, I don't even have any more. But at the same time, I was on yoga. When you light a yoga, you see what it says right there. Yeah, it's actually an incense, a natural traditional incense. Namaste, India. That's the brand, Namaste. That's what they tell you in yoga, Namaste. You know what I'm saying? I remember what it's, I forgot. Y'all Google it, Namaste. Namaste. I think it means to, God, y'all know my mind. Listen, man, listen, I don't have all the answers. Sometimes I ain't gonna let y'all know. I'm like, hey, how you doing? How you doing, Angela? How you go? How's it going? Hopefully all is well. Hopefully all is well. And as I came this morning, right, this afternoon, this evening, whatever time that you have an opportunity to view this live, I want you to know something. I really want you to know something. That as I sat on the edge of the bed, really kind of contemplating what would I say to the mind of the people? Like, what could I say that will be substantial enough, that will be encouraging enough, that will be insightful enough? What can I say to the mind of the people that will help them shift, that will help them go to the new level, come to the new dimension, surpass the old realm? Because it's gonna come a time in our lives. It's gonna come a time in our life when at the same time you're gonna have to move past the past, right? It's gonna come a time in your life when you're gonna have to move past the past, man. The past that once served us, that once helped us get to this where we are right now. Sometimes those past experiences no longer serves us because they have limiting beliefs attached to them, and so they don't really have the bandwidth or the wherewithal or the power to take us to the new dimension. And so sometimes we have to shed the old skin. The same way this year, 2025, is the year of the snake. You know, I don't like talking about snakes, but whatever we do, it creeped me out a little bit when I talk about a snake. But a snake this year, 2025, is the year of the snake, right? And so at the same time, you know what I'm saying? What happens is, you know how the snake take, and if you look in the attic where he once laid, you can see his whole external body was shedded, but he moved straight through it and left the excessive amount there, right? And so when he leave the excessive amount, this 2025, which is 225. So this year is the number 9. 2220 holds no value. 2025, which is 9, the number 9. And so you take the number 9 and then you Google it and you say, what is the spiritual significance of 9? Because this year is symbolic of the number 9, right? And so at the same time, as I sat on the edge of the bed this morning contemplating, I'm like, what would I say to the mind of the people, since I am your thought-provoking specialist? And since the creator of all things said, open the laptop on October 15th, 2022, he said, open the laptop and speak into the mind of the people. That he had not taken me through all the things that I've been through in this thing called life's curriculums, right? That we all have to endure. We all have life's curriculums that we must endure. We have to endure life's curriculums. You hear that? You hear the curriculums? You hear the S on the end? It's not a life curriculum. It's life's curriculums. It's plural. And so as I sat on the edge of the bed contemplating what would I say to the mind of the people, I still didn't get nothing. I went and brushed my teeth, and y'all know that I get these downloads, and certain times, you know, said I'll be in my regular movement, in the state of flow, in a flow state of mind, and I'll get these downloads where the creator said, that white bowl that you have spit in, sir, over 57 years of your life, you have spit in that white bowl. I was looking through the mirror, and it was reflecting back at the bowl by which I was brushing my teeth. And he said, if you're going to be anything connected to that white bowl, make sure that you are the faucet and not the drain. Ooh-wee. And so at the same time, you know, saying, as I sat back and I said, wait a minute, he said, make sure you are the fountain. Make sure you are a pourer in the earth, Pourer. Make sure you pour out everything that he has invested in you through life's curriculums, through all the ups and the downs and the trials and the tribulations and all of the things that we have been through in order to make us to the point by which we are standing on this day, July, you know, saying what today is. I don't even know the day's date. You in flow, sometimes you just in a flow state of mind. You don't even pay attention to all those, you know, saying mundane or trivial type things. You know that your calling supersedes all of it. And so I'm here to tell you, sir, amen, on YouTube. Thank y'all for chiming in with me, brothers and sisters. Kings and queens here on YouTube. All y'all uncles and aunties, nieces and nephews, cousins and cousins in the earth. I'm here to let you know that the creator of all things said our sensitivity. Ooh-wee. He said our sensitivity is our superpower. And I'm like, what do you mean, Father? What would you have me to say to the mind of the people that will encourage them or enlighten them or, you know what I'm saying, or inspire them to go to the next realm? No matter what the scene may look like in their accounts, no matter what the scene may look like in their immediate circle, no matter what the scene may look like in their immediate atmosphere or environment, what can I say that will help them move, help them make the shift? Because there's mindset shifts that has to happen in order for you to evolve. You're not going to evolve, sir, without shifting. Ooh-wee. And so here, I'm here to tell you that your sensitivity, when you're sensitive and when you walk intricately interwoven with the creator of all things, when you have that intricate interwoven spirit that's connected so much with the divine, you're connected to the divine so much so that you don't walk through this life in and of yourself. You're not a part of yourself. You can actually stand outside of self and then look down in on you, make the moves. And in this thing called life, sir, I'm here to let you know that it's not at this moment for me as a 57-year-old man in the earth. For me, it's not moving fast. It's not about moving fast. It's just about moving correctly. And so when you move, ooh-wee, you better move with the spirit of correctedness. Make sure that your steps are correct in your movement. And so at the same time, as I sat here, and as I've came for these last 2 years, October 15th this year, 2025 would make the 3rd year that I've been called, challenged, and charged and chosen to speak. I know that many are called, but there's only a few chosens that have been called to a chosen one. And if you are here this morning, man, walking in your understanding and your wisdom and your knowledge, walking in your optimism, you got to walk in holistic value. You have to walk with your eyes wide closed. Your natural eyes sometimes have to close in order for you to see. I know it's an oxymoron. I know it sounds awkward to close your natural eyes. But I'm here to let you know that your natural eyes might just have to close in order for you to see. In order for you to see out your third eye, you might have to close your natural eyes, because your natural eyes will fool you. You will never see out of your natural eye that it's more with us than it is against us. You'll never have the ability to see that with your natural eye. And sometimes the creator of all things will say, close your natural eyes. Close your natural eyes and open that spiritual eye. It's singular. Your eyes with the S is plural, the natural ones. But that singular eye is singular. That third eye, which is your spiritual connection, which is attached to your pineal and your pituitary gland in the center of your brain. That's your antenna. That's the antenna by which you reach into the highest, when you can see more, faster, and further. You might have to close your natural eyes, man, because what you're going to see in the natural does not show the real true picture in the spiritual. And so I had to come and tell you that your and our sensitivity is our superpower. By us walking in sensitive understanding, and by when things are not right and you can sense something is not on point, and when you can sense it, and when you understand and you like something about this is just not right, man, that's your superpower. Don't deny your sensitivity. You're sensitive from that perspective for that reason, because it's your superpower. And so I'm here to tell you, be careful. Be mindful, ma'am. Be mindful, sir. All the kings in the earth, be mindful as you lead your family, as you lead the family by which has been ordained by you, by the creator of all things for your life, your family. Make sure you're walking in your superpower, because your sensitivity is just that, your superpower. And so at the same time, y'all see I put my stethoscopes on today, right? And so at the same time, I'm noticing something, that when you go to the doctor and they put this stethoscope on, when they put this scope on, it supersedes the external. They want to look into the internal part of your being. They want to look into it. And sometimes I believe that we ought to have a spiritual stethoscope. Ooh-wee. I say sometimes I believe that we need a spiritual stethoscope, because we're going to need to see and hear who's in our immediate presence. We have doubters and naysayers, and we have all these individuals around us that don't believe, can't comprehend, don't have enough bandwidth or enough power or wherewithal to increase or enhance or acknowledge past the point by which the narratives has been given to us through our ancestors. So sometimes you might have to put on your stethoscope. And so I'm here this morning to do a heart check. Ooh, I say sometimes in the morning, you might have to just do your heart checks in the atmospheres by which you are entangled with. Put your spiritual stethoscope on, sir, and then put it to the heart of the people. I hear you, TikTok. TikTok showed me so much love over there. Facebook, family, and friends. Ooh-wee. Okay, Facebook. I hear you, my brothers and sisters. That's my spiritual family, okay? YouTube. What they do. Okay. All right. Sometimes you might have to check it. Did you hear me? I say sometimes you might have to take the chance and the opportunity to check it. Check and see what it is that might be causing an individual to get ready to stroke out. They might have plaque build up in their arteries, in their veins, preventing blood flow from flowing easily through the arteries in the vein. You about to stroke out and have a heart attack, sir. And I believe that this world and this world systems that has been and shown forth shown forth a lot of inconsistencies based on your ethnicity, based on all the things that we know that really truly holds no value, because of the fact that when the creator said, let there be, everything became. So there are no big I's and little U's. Nah. And so I'm here to tell you to check your sensitivity. Make sure your sensitivity is intact. So when the moves and the shifts in the atmospheres starts to happen, you're not left behind because you're insensitive to the move. I'm here to let you know that your sensitivity is exactly your superpower. Same thing that happened to me that day on the app in front of 15th Mr. Wonderful store. by me walking in sensitivity, even when I wasn't connected, I guess, to the creator of all things, as sensitive as I am now, I believe that that door slid back with that noise. It said, move. And my life was preserved. I'm so thankful for being sensitive, y'all. I'm thankful that I walk in my sensitivity, because your sensitivity and our sensitivity is our superpower. So when the creator of all things say move, ma'am, don't question it. Just start preparing to move instantaneously. Don't even question it. When he said come out from among them, you better be in a position to do just that. Because if you think that you're overhearing and underhearing what's being said to you, then you're not going to move with a spirit of urgency. And then your very life might be in danger based on your insensitivity of the moment. And so I'm here to tell you that your sensitivity is your superpower. And at the same time, your life can very well be preserved because of it. Your life might just be purpose-filled because of the sensitivity. And so at the same time, I'm here. I am Kendrick B. Davis, Sr., your thought-provoking specialist. I'm your health conscious coach, and I'm also your intellectual content creator. I will never give you anything under intellectual content. And blame that on my ancestors. I get people all the time say, why are you always trying to use those big words? They call them big words. They're mad at me because of my extensive vocabulary. I say, tell my great-grandmother and my great-grandfather that. Because they're the ones that sat me down with the table at the dining room table with the encyclopedias and made me read the encyclopedias as a punishment. Ooh-wee, I thank you, grandmother, great-grandfather, and my ancestors are with me now because of that. Because of my obedience of having to sit down at the dining room table and read through all encyclopedias, it made my vocabulary extensive. And also, when they thought it was punishment, it could have very well been preparation. Ooh-wee. When they thought it was punishment, it could have been purpose-filled, positioning me for where I am now. When the creator of all things on October 15th said, open the laptop, sir, and speaking to the mind of the people that I have not taken you through all the things that you've been through in this thing called life and life's curriculum for you to not say it. So he said, tell your story so I can get the glory. Ooh-wee. And so I'm here almost 3 years later because of obedience. So I'm here to tell you that your and our sensitivity is our superpower. Move forward in it. Be aware of it. Don't deny your sensitivity. You're sensitive for a reason. Did you hear me? I said you're sensitive for a reason, because it's your superpower, man. And so I'm here. Y'all know I'll stand. Since he said, tell your story so I can get the glory, I'll tell you that I'm your health conscious coach, your intellectual content creator, and I'm also your podcast professor. Y'all know I have the credentials. I have the credentials to be a professor in a collegiate level, sir. In a university, I have the credentials. All you need is a master's, and I have a couple of those. And so at the same time, I'm not here for that. I'm here to help the people escape. That's what's just in my spirit. Escape what, sir? Escape the old person you used to be. And accept you into the newness that you have to become in order to get to your new dimension. There's an old shedding that you're going to have to shed, sir. There's an old shedding that you're going to have to shed, ma'am. Kings and queens in the earth, you're going to have to shed off the old and come into the new acceptance, the new acknowledgement, the new security, the new protection, the new understanding, the new mindset shift. I need to keep going. And so I'm here. Maybe you got to start your deep clean and your deep clutter. Did you hear me? I said, maybe you have to start your deep cleaning and your decluttering. You got to start the deep clean even in your home. Clean up your space. Because he said 2 days or 3 days ago, he said, tell them I said to clean their immediate space, their immediate space in their homes. Refresh your physical space. The physical space in your home, you got to refresh it. Take one picture off that wall, put it on this wall. Take the couch off that wall, turn it this wall. Take the bed off of that wall, turn on this wall. Maybe it was facing north and south. Now you got to turn it to east and west. I'm just here to let you know you're going to have to refresh your space. You're going to have to deep clean and declutter. And then go ahead on and detox. Ooh-wee. The deep cleaning might just have to be your physical space. The decluttering might have to just be your mind, to declutter all of the things that you once believed that no longer serve you through limiting beliefs. And then you're going to have to detox your internal body. Flush your kidneys out. Flush your bladder out. Flush your lungs out. Do a deep detox. Let all the old come out before you start putting in the new. And when you start shifting like that, ma'am, on all three components, your spirit, your mind, and your body must be alkalinic. In order for you to become, in order for you to shift, in order for you to come into the newness of it all, you're going to have to shift. Deep clean, declutter, and detox. That's when I stand in my health conscious coaching anointing. I'm a health conscious coach. Y'all know, anybody that know me knew I drove from Miami all the way to I drove from Miami all the way to Cal State University, San Bernardino, CSUSB. And I did a health psychology course at Cal State University, San Bernardino. And at the same time, in this course, it showed me that how to consciously, psychologically help through health understanding. And at the same time, I saw a lot. And so it resonated with me so much so to when I came back to FIU and graduated the following year with my bachelor's degree, my undergrad in positive developmental psychology. That's what shifted me. And I couldn't find a job in Miami because you got to be, bilingual. In order to be marketable in Miami, you have to be bilingual. And so at the same time, I shifted to Atlanta, where there's no market that has to require you to speak a second language. And so I'm here now. I'm here for the mind of the people. I said, I'm here now for the mind of the people. I'm here now for the mind of the people. I'm just here for your mind, to help you think new thoughts, to help you get rid of all the old thoughts that no longer serve you, that helps you move through the decluttering of all of the excessive stuff, the deep cleaning and the detoxing of your body. But I got to go, y'all. I got people to see. I got so many people to talk to this morning. I got probably about 3 or 4 people that I got to get on with this morning. I'm just here to tell you that I'm here I thank y'all for chiming in with me this morning. I thank y'all for having the ability to understand that our sensitivity is our superpower. And at the same time, we have what it takes to get to the new level. Y'all be encouraged. Y'all be mindful. Walk in the awareness, walk in the alertness of it all, walk in your conscious understanding. Make sure that you walking through life's curriculum consciously, because you're going to have to walk in the awareness of it all as we move forward. Y'all be blessed. And did you hear me? I say peace and blessings to every individual that chimed in with me this morning. And I'll see y'all again tomorrow. Be blessed. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings, YouTube.